Hi and welcome. First of all, I want to apologize for last week. I really just realized at the end, like Thursday or Friday, that I literally have no more time to do it, to do this weekly instant. But I started on Wednesday, but I got interrupted, so I couldn't continue. I played board one and got stopped, as you may or may not have seen. So this is an interesting hand. Very easy to see slam here. Um, Partner probably has king queen of hearts. The only question is, are we gonna lose a spade if they lead a spade? Well, it's certainly possible, right? So obviously the danger being that we can't set up diamonds if they lead a spade. But I'm saying let's just let them find that. I can ask for this 501. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find out the queen of hearts, but I think he probably has king queen, and he doesn't have king queen. So and we're off on a diamond rough. So well done us. I don't know. You're supposed to play a higher diamond than the four, but the robots are not amused. They're not convinced about this little ruse, and we are off already. Mm, should I take the hard finesse? Well, not like this. And there you go, down one. 32%. Several people were in slam. Yeah, so I can start with 2 no trump and so on, but really, this defending against this diamond rough is very tough, I think. And was slam that bad here? Well, yes, because you have two ways to lose. Either something like hearts 4-1 in either hand, you can't pick it up, or a diamond rough like you saw here, or just the heart queen offside, like a misguess. But well, I would always. Um, I was gonna say would always play west for the queen, but it doesn't matter because you can't pick up the 4-1 anyway. So there, I don't know. It's about 50%, but probably lower. It's gotta be lower than 50. Either way, well done, Obs. I don't know. I think it's a decent gamble. 6 no trump is terrible on a spade lead. You don't have any tricks at all. You have, well, how many? 6 hearts, 7 plus 4 is 11. So that's true. And even the funny thing is that West would be squeezed. But like imagine spade, queen, king, ace. Now West could in principle be squeezed, but we would need to rectify the count for that first, and I don't know how we're gonna do that. And anything without a count is not gonna work, I think. Either way, and this is an 11 count, so actually I know that everybody's so like all the points are kind of equally dealt, but I have a very simple policy in these cases that I always bid one club, like not always one club, but always open and not just stick around doing nothing. And this is a tough spot here. One club, three spades double, and he has 10 points with something. And the first thought I had was pass. And honestly, I don't think we're making 3 no trump, so I might as well try to beat it. And now we're gonna be in one of these situations in which I need to defend, which is obviously not my strong suit. Well, in this hand I have absolutely no strong suit. This 10 of clubs, it could be king 10 9. Yeah, it could be king 10 9. So I mean, I was kind of tempted to duck it, but I think I just have to take and play it back. And okay, so it is actually 10 9 doubleton. Void in hearts, discarding a diamond. It's funny. So my partner has okay, my partner has 6 hearts. 5 2 0 6. Well, I still have to give this club rough, otherwise not a lot of chance of beating anything. And should I rough this? I don't think so. Okay. Can let this go as well. And I don't know, does he still have a diamond? Yes, so one down. I could have counted out his hand probably at trick 6 or something, but obviously didn't do that. Kind of a funny double by partner. Can't say I agree with it. In 4 hearts we lose a diamond, a club, a heart and a spade. Because, well, they will find the spade lead. And in 4 hearts, actually, of course, the hearts are 5-0, so that's not gonna work. 3-note trump could be interesting, but yeah, some people made it. I guess you just make it. How do you get the 3 hearts doubled? It's really funny. Oh yeah. Well, okay. I mean, it's actually a plausible auction. Although, yeah, it's funny. North actually overcalls 3 hearts, which I don't agree with, unfortunately. I mean, it's kind of a cool heart suit, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really be upset with my partner if he bits 3 hearts, but I would be just disappointed, as they say. I'm gonna open again. 1 diamond, 1 heart. Okay, I have a fit. So 3-note trump, just going back to this hand, I think it's kind of easy to make. Well, if you're more or less, you have a spade trick, 5 heart tricks is 6, 7, and 2 diamond tricks is 9. So like that, and they can't really play on spades too much because then you get another spade trick. And diamonds are 4-3, so I don't see a problem with that. But we're playing a different contract now. It's 2 hearts. Stopped quite quickly, and diamonds are already set up, even if they're 4-1. So I'm tempted to just play ace king of hearts and so on, and just start playing diamonds, discarding these 2 spades, for example. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's okay. The queen of hearts is out, and now okay. So West has the last trump apparently, and of course he's not gonna rough in. Yeah, well, I need to play a club anyway, so unfortunately he can't draw a trump now, yeah. So I'm gonna lose one more trick than is perhaps was necessary, but I couldn't really see how to avoid the... What? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I was too busy analyzing the hand verbally to actually pay attention to the tricks. Yeah, this was just a roughing finesse against the queen because West needed to rise with the ace. Otherwise, I had a cross rough. It's pretty funny. So 10 tricks, 82%. Yeah, of course. Either way, it was. What way? How? Where did the king go? What the heck happened? Okay, yes. 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 Discarding the king of clubs? Uh, is he defending against some kind of end play? But what kind of end play could that be? Is this the worst defense ever? Yeah, Queen of Hearts +1, everything else +2. Well, I stopped reporting bugs on the game forum. It seems like it's not really going anywhere. Kind of being like one of these disgruntled customers right now. But you know, every week I'm gonna play this, and actually I have one more idea to do. Hopefully, one of these weeks I'm gonna do it, but after that I will stop using Gib competitively. Well, competitively, like it's like I'm playing some kind of an important thing here. But anyway, I'm gonna try to play with human beings on this channel and try to count to 13 and so on. And anyway, this is one no Trump. I'm kind of talk myself into it subconsciously. It's not a great call by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, against Gib, it's awesome to open one on Trump. They go completely crazy. Like, yeah. So the 10 of diamonds is probably a doubleton or a singleton, of course. Is game good here? Because probably many people will just be in two hearts, like one heart pass, two hearts or pass. Although maybe North bids Drury, in which case probably we do get the game. It all boils down to spades and clubs, and I can play clubs low to the king or whatever. Yeah, it's one of these annoying hands in which you have to count all the points and everything. I will eventually need to do rough a diamond, but it can wait. Unless hearts are 4-0. I don't have anything else to do in dummy, so you know. It would seem that I need to lose only one trick from every, it's called plain suit, like every, like diamonds, diamonds, spades and clubs. I can take this in hand, draw trumps and play a club up and see what they do. Actually don't know which is better. Okay, that was almost a misclick. I can just take it. I don't need more than one trump in dummy. Okay, draw the last trump. I can unblock the 10 in case, because I still don't know where I have to be or whatever. Yeah. So what do we know so far about the hand? Not too much. Thanks to my inspired 1-0 trump overcall, I preempted West's possible 1 spade overcall over 1 heart. So that means that I have less information than otherwise I was entitled to. Yeah, I should play this club because otherwise I'm getting. Yeah, let's play the 10 in case they wanna, cover. And I should play low because this way I can actually play for a discard. Uh, there you go. The So I know the queen is in east hand. Should I play west for the ace? Not necessarily. Queen of clubs in east, queen jack of diamonds in east. So I guess I should play west for the ace of spades, but or they just have ace queen both. Oh no, look at this. Underlet his ace. Yep. Down one because now the diamonds are going away. Probably I missed something here, but what are you gonna do? Life is life. Down one is good bridge. 14%. I guess most people weren't in game. Oh, they were bidding actually to 4 spades. That's funny. That's too bad. Let's yeah, let's just go on. I don't feel like pausing or anything. Double. And these people keep bidding. Look at this. 2-0 Trump is. It's just a natural game try. I pretty much said what I had to say. What are you gonna do? That's it. So does it mean that West has the king of diamonds? Should I play the queen? It works against humans often, but I always do it in the absolute worst moments. Well, where am I? 47%? Okay, let's try it. Okay, so probably it didn't cost because real declarer would have played the king a bit slower than that, but there you go. Yeah, there's no real rush for me to cover this. Is this signal for a spade? Probably not. I still shouldn't cover this because the king is a trick. All the spades are going away. Yeah, at least I didn't double, right? As they say, 12 tricks for the opponents, and actually I got a little bit of an extra. According to Gib, the ace of diamonds was the correct lead. That's interesting. Because I actually have both aces, yes. So I have one of the 2 aces I have to lead. Maybe it makes sense for me to cash one of them. You tell me. Gib is really trying to give me the absolute, not Gib, like BBO, to give me the absolute worst hand to try to convince me to pass it, but it's not gonna happen. And I'm out of minerals, as they say, StarCraft fans. StarCraft. Okay. So partner again doubled with 5 hearts. Should really knock it off. And I don't know, might as well cover. Against humans I might play the 10 to scare them, but these robots are completely fearless. Okay. Okay. I have to take this. It doesn't matter what I do. And 14.2%. Because I was supposed to do what? No idea. How do I do something? Okay. No, not this. And now he needs to play a spade. That's cool. That's cool because, well, okay, the clubs are gonna be set up, right? It's funny that West bids two spades and not two clubs. In a way, it made our defense harder. That's interesting. It would never cross my mind to bid two spades. Although, like, the upside is obvious. Like, it comes up all the time with 6-4. What should you rebid, your 6-card suit or your 4-card suit? I automatically bid my 4-card suit because it gives me more options later. It gives my partner also more options. In actual fact, of course, it often happens to be the case that that you belong in a 6-card suit. So whatever you prefer to do, like I always just bid my 4-card suit. There will be countless hands in which the 6-card suit is what you have to play, and you just give away free information to your opponents with bidding your 4-card suit or your 5-card suit. Of course, often you belong in a minor or yeah, whatever. This is not a 1-no trump opener. I'm gonna open one spade, and here I have this kind of in-between hand. What do I need for game? Like, let's say the 2 rounded aces would be a game, but that's a little bit too much to ask for. How about, yeah, ace of hearts and jack of clubs is not a bad game if they don't get a club rough. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Talk myself into it. Of course, actually, both rounded aces would have been a very good 5-hard contract, not 4-hard contract. So that's something. Ace of diamonds lead, that's cool. Does he have ace doubleton? Sure looks like it. This would be a cool lead from ace queen 4th. Yeah. Should take what? Ace third? What is this? Okay, I don't know. So now I have to decide, are they like are they taking me for a ride, or are just spades 3-2 and I have already, or I have already 10 tricks and I mean, what else can I do? Okay, so ace third, look at that lead. Worst lead ever, Gib. Shame on you. No, thanks. 67, so finally somehow climbed above 50, and this looks like a double to me. Just encourage partner to bid something. He was not really encouraged or decided against it. I led from ace king. And dummy definitely looks quite dangerous. Is there anything interesting to do? Could we need, I don't know why I'm thinking a spade draft here. First things first, I have 14 points. Sorry, 15 points. Tommy has 12. Declare could have up to 10. Let's say 10. 10 is the absolute maximum. Because he didn't try for game. $10. That would leave my partner with 3. Let's be a bit more optimistic. It could be that East only responded with 6 points. They tend not to respond too lightly. So that would give him 7 points. Okay, so I mean, like the diamond feels like I should play a diamond, you know. But what's really the upside of playing a diamond? I mean, one thing it could happen is me giving my partner a rough. So I don't really know anything about the distribution, but it could be like East could have 4 spades, in which case I can give my partner a spade rough, assuming declare takes the finesse or whatever. It could be a diamond rough if it's like for that, for us to take this diamond rough, we would need to take my partner would need to have the ace of diamonds. Can I decide later? I mean, I could play this diamond in case my partner has ace doubleton or something, and he can just take the ace and play back another. I could also, and if he has the ace of diamonds, my partner has the ace of diamonds, but a doubleton spade. I can, then he's gonna play back a spade. So maybe this is something that we can do. This is the 10 of diamonds. Okay. So my partner probably has king 10 because yeah. Is it king 10 doubleton? No, it's not. Diamonds were 3-3-3 across the board. So by now I should know basically all the distribution around the table. My partner has 3 diamonds and 2 hearts. 3 diamonds and 2 hearts. Yeah, can my partner have 5 spades? 5 to 3-3. It could be, yeah, of course it's unlikely, but yeah, I mean dummy is high basically. Declare didn't have a singleton, and spades were also high, and then not a lot of action this week, but you know, at least there's a video. There's video action about this Dotzi mm, managed an incredible 83%. That I have to just see, I'm sorry, but I gotta see this. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, it's not so easy. Dotzi played 6 diamonds here, which makes, because there's no diamond rough in 6 diamonds. Actually, it is the best contract. Yeah, yeah, that's funny, but so it's a minimum, and now he just decided to bid twice rebiddable diamonds, 18 plus points. Where is Dotzi from? From Sweden. Advanced. He's a Maharaja, so that's something. No, I'm not, honestly, not making fun of anybody. 83% is very impressive. Right, what else was there? 3 spades doubled down 1. Dotzi played 3 hearts doubled, just made, passing second seat, shame on him. 2 hearts plus 2. Dotzi, oh, I even beat Dotzi. Dotzi, it would be like the Hungarian way of pronouncing it. Italian would be Doci. Romania would be Doc. Doki maybe in some languages. 4 hearts down 1. This was a painful one because I opened this one no trump that I was really proud of myself, but actually Gibbs would really bid very, very high. Look at that. 2 hearts, Michaels, which I guess makes sense because he's a passed hand. Nothing much wrong can happen. Well, if it's Drury, you will always be a passed hand in this situation, right? But that's beside the point. The point is that West then goes on to game, which I think is insane. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, I'm not into criticizing Gibb anymore. Although, you know, with a little bit of luck, with a bunch of luck, with a ton of luck, you could make it. If so, this was, let's say, the king and the queen of spades are changed, then I think you're making it. So maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, but it does look like a very soft hand. Eventually, I keep clicking on the wrong button. It's somewhere here. 4 hearts plus 2. Okay, this was with this long diamond suit in dummy. Oh, no. This was where I had the 2 aces to cash and I didn't cash them. I played this very tricky, very, very impressive queen of diamonds, which is obviously the wrong thing to do. But like, but the tricky part is if dummy has king third and declarer has 3 low, then if you play the queen of diamonds docked all around, jack of diamonds docked all around, and then take the ace. The second time that declarer docks, actually declarer is hoping for ace doubleton in north. And that's actually a reasonable thing, because it is a little bit insane to lead this queen, jack, and ace. On the other hand, I did double, I did make this takeout double. On the other hand, north doesn't, north could have an ace, because I doubled on 17. Okay, and what else was there? This was board. Oh yeah, I was going against Dotzi, and he psyched here. Oh, he didn't really psych. He passed first and then doubled. That's really funny. And thanks to that, yeah, I didn't even realize how bad East's hand is. By passing first and then doubling, he he talked his opponents. He like mesmerized them like a snake charmer into passing. That's really cool. It's not something I consider honestly, but yeah, there you go. It's definitely something you can consider. If you don't know what to do, just pass and then come back later. Hmm. Okay, well, yeah. This is actually a lot of fun in defense of these GIB tournaments and everything. It's a lot of fun when you know that GIBs always have the same exact random seed. That means that all of these kind of thought experiments are like buyer's remorse and so on in bridge, that you kind of think like, oh, if I had bid this, he would never have bid that or whatever. This you can actually usually test here, so it's a testable hypothesis. That's really cool, actually. What else? 2 spades plus 3. Dotsi was, yeah, kept it to 3 spades plus 1, which is he opened 1 club, which I made. I made this psych once before, opening the wrong minor. I commented on that it's really the kind of the lowest form of psych, not lowest form of psych, but like one of these psychs that can rarely cost and rarely gain. So it's like kind of this non psych or whatever you want to call it. And this cost his GIB to defend better. No, it didn't. But I guess due to the fact that South opened 1 club, West was suddenly afraid of clubs being 4-2. Okay. He still has play for +2. So for 11 tricks. Okay. He still has play for 11 tricks. And now you're supposed to take 11 tricks, and why didn't he take it? Heart draft or diamond draft doesn't matter. Everybody still has all of this. But now, did West think that now South has 4? No, I mean, he clearly knows already that there are. South had exactly 3 clubs. But was he afraid of 4 spades in South is what I'm asking. So 4, 3, 3, 3. In which case, playing ace king of spades and another could shorten him too much. Yeah, that's funny. So he has a certain way of playing for +1 by playing on clubs, planning to lose 2 spades. Yeah, actually that's a reasonable play. So this psych actually brought a trick, which can be gold, as everybody knows. A note in passing, somebody was in 2 diamonds down 1. That's funny. By passing this admittedly very, very bad 13 count. No aces, no spaces, nothing. It's just a really bad hand. Queen Jack third is a bad holding, but when you have 2 of them, you start to suspect that something's up. Okay, and finally, oh, there's actually 2 hands. Dochi also had the same. The 2 hearts +1 was everybody the same, except for Dochi, who got a complete top by holding them to 9 tricks. I want to see this. Ace of clubs. and then just king of clubs. Does that change something? Actually, according to... Wait, what was I in? I'm sorry, I was in 2 hearts plus 2. Okay. And because he takes the king, ace king of clubs, Gib forgoes the heart finesse. And why is that? But actually the queen falls, so it should still be okay. But then what? And then somehow these diamonds get blocked. It's always one of these hands in which you just have to... it's complicated. I don't know. I don't know why it's better to play this king of clubs. I think it's okay what I did. There was at least some kind of a semblance of a logical reason. So that's good enough for me. If it's not good enough for you, there's channels in which you can learn more from. Thanks for watching, and see you around. Maybe next week, maybe this week. We'll see.